Back here in Utah, a heartbreaking story. Imagine spending more than a year and a half planning your wedding only to see the person you're supposed to marry die tragically just days before the big day.
Now, it's a nightmare facing one West Valley woman. Her family now trying to get refunds for all that was planned for this wedding, but they say the venue won't give the money back.
Lincoln Graves is live for us in Midvale tonight on the story you'll only see here on 2 News. And Lincoln, an awful situation, and the venue, the big question, is it really required to give the money back?
Well, Heidi and Mark, even the family says no, they're not. And we have to be really clear on that. This is the venue right here behind me, Woodhaven Point. The family says they signed a contract, and under the terms of the contract, they're not entitled to money back. But they'd like the venue to make an exception given the tragic, awful, and unique circumstances.
So they got engaged March of 2021.
It can be painful for Virginia Cervantes to see this engagement photo of her daughter Daisy and her fiancé Kevin. The wedding was supposed to be this Friday, but just 2 weeks ago, a gut-wrenching tragedy when Kevin died by suicide.
I've already seen her try on her wedding dress. I pictured her walking down an aisle, and everything just crumbled and fell apart.
On top of the family's grief, Virginia and her other daughter, Eileen, say they had to unplan a wedding. They explained what happened to all vendors and suppliers.
Everyone reimbursed us except for the venue. Their policy is very clear on the contract. It says no refunds unless it's a 90-day.
I just don't understand people that are not willing to have a little bit of compassion in times like this, because these weren't foreseen circumstances. It's not like we had a 90 days of, oh, we knew this was going to happen.
The family says the venue, Woodhaven Point, wouldn't offer a cash refund. They admit they spread the word, and people started criticizing Woodhaven on social media and leaving negative reviews. In a statement, the venue's attorney said in part that Woodhaven expressed that it was willing to explore other ways to resolve Ms. Ramirez's signed contract, and that no final decisions had been made regarding Ms. Ramirez's contract when the family began threatening litigation and making other negative comments about Woodhaven on social media.
Now, the family says they did explore legal action, but they determined that that was too expensive and perhaps wouldn't work. Woodhaven still says that they're willing to work with Daisy Ramirez to resolve the situation. You can read Woodhaven's full statement in this story at KUTV.com. Live in Midvale, Lincoln Graves, KUTV 2 News.